Alright guys, sorry about the wait there. Had to reset everything for the game switch. We just finished up with Borderlands with the boys, and now we're gonna be excuse me, we're gonna be doing some Final Fantasy XIV. Sorry, give me a second here. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Every time we do the Borderlands collab, we try to do one or two missions. I do agree at this point. I think we are a little under leveled. I might jump on and just just in my own free time and level up a little bit. No promises, but sorry, I'm trying to All right. Sorry, I was trimming the nail there a little bit. And again, I apologize. I was supposed to play. I was supposed to stream Final Fantasy XIV for you guys Wednesday night, but things. I wasn't feeling all that the best. I've got pups in the house, and it started off with them not wanting to come inside when they were supposed to. They love to run around outside and act like Papa doesn't exist when they're outside. But they eventually came in. And by the time they came in, I started developing a headache. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to lay down. But we always try to sneak in a little bit of Final Fantasy XIV here on the stream on Fridays as well. Whether that means we do a little bit of Borderlands and then Final Fantasy XIV, or if we just do all Final Fantasy XIV. Either way. Sorry. Just trying to stay refreshed here a little bit. Speaking of the pups, I got one sitting behind me, our German Shepherd. He's a good boy. They're all good boys, at least when they want to behave. Oh, Stream Elements now finally kicks in and says, "Hey, Krazer's playing this." And I know I'm gonna need to. Excuse me. Looks like we got an update, but it doesn't look like it's too terrible. And I'm getting more Okay, so while we're waiting for this to finish up here, here we go. All right. So we're just waiting for this thing to wrap up here and install. Well, that's touching. So while I was waiting there, I was scrolling through. So for those who don't know, and those of you who grew up with the movie Home Alone 2, you might remember Kevin's mother was played by actress Catherine O'Hara. And unfortunately, Ms. O'Hara has passed away today. And the Twitter account for Macaulay Culkin posted, "Mama, I thought we had more time. I wanted more. I wanted to sit in a chair next to you. I heard you, but I had so much to say. I love you. I'll see you later." That was from Macaulay Culkin's Twitter account. Of course, Macaulay Culkin, who played Kevin, and the now late Catherine O'Hara, who played Kevin's mother. So, I've seen her in a few other projects. Heck, she was even the voice of a Muppet in when they more recently revived Fraggle Rock. I think what was, if I heard right, she was the leader of the Lost Fraggles, something like that. But yeah, so there's this little bit of a sad day today in that regard. So my well wishes and condolences to Catherine O'Hara, her family, her friends, those who adored her. Mrs. O'Hara, thank you for all the entertainment over the years. We greatly appreciate it. We'll miss you greatly. Okay, so we all know how this is going to go. I'm going to have to turn off the music. But really quick before we do this, go down here. All right, so let's jump in here real quick. And it does take a few moments, so I think I just need a better build. I do have a lot of parts on my Throne wish list. If you guys want to go check that out, throne.com/KrazerKrewOfficial. A lot of the computer parts that I have on my Throne wish list are all crowdfunded, so don't feel like you have to jump in and fund the entire thing unless you absolutely want to, but I'm not going to say yes, no, or otherwise. Okay. Now, the last time we gamed on this, if you remember, we were super duper stoked because we had just completed a mission in which now I can ride my own chocobo. That's right. I can ride around on my own giant fuzzy yellow bird. My German Shepherd's back here looking at me like, "Do we really have a giant yellow fuzzy bird?" What, Shep? No, you don't need to get up. I spawn in immediately and I'm going to place to the face. A little bit of where I left off. Even that chocolate got warped. Now we can get to these things a little bit faster if needed. There we go. Hey, look, Eda and Papalino are here. What are they doing here? My chocobo can be inside the building? What the hell? Ah, you've returned. Thank you for seeing Titcheroon's belongings to him. What's this? Me? Kikir and Firewater. So he remembers my fondness for the drink, does he? Why that old... Oh, bloody hells. Who's cutting onions back there? He says to shelve it for a year, does he? Aye, that sounds about right. I hate to have to wait, but I reckon it'll be worth it. This stuff has an aroma and body unlike any other drink I know. It's going to be a long year, but let's see you come back then, friend. Well, if we can't make it through this bottle together. Alright, so selfish concerns. There was word while you were away. Sylphs were seen in the wood, but near no lands of their own. Now this was a place near to here, a place where you've never known a sylph to come. Something must have given them cause to venture this far. More like the missing sylph's elders among them. Here, I've marked the track where they were sighted on your map. Let's see if there's anything to be seen. Let's see if there's a way I can get up there. Oh, right here. We're just checking out some of these. I'm level 38. I'm like 15 levels above him. Bro thinks he's got something on me? cool place. Trying to figure that out. I'm not making a whole lot of headway on it. There was a literal path, and I walked right by it, apparently earlier. Didn't even notice. Hello? Krazer is a dumbass. Oh, it's literally right here. Basically finished them off. Found in the wood, what did you come to? Garlands. In this part of the 12 wood? First Sos and then Garlands. All the same place. It cannot be mere coincidence. Might the Garlands be following the Sos, tracking them or giving them chase? But no, not this far into the forest. The Whaler's spires are everywhere. Imperials could never have stolen past them all. How in bloody hells could they? Unless someone guided them through, someone who knew where the spire stand, the Whaler's Watch, the Danian trader. Donian trader. Alright, this one looks like a big one because it's got a screenshot of us. I'm glad you come, friend. There's something I want to talk to you about. You know, I said I thought we might have a traitor in our midst. Someone was aiding the Garlands. There's a regular of mine who used to dine on thin soup. He'd sip his pint on account of not being able to afford another. But of late, he's taken to ordering my best wines and finest cuts of meat I can lay my hands on. Were he a merchant, I'd probably think nothing of it. This lad's a wood whaler. Wood whalers don't earn that kind of coin. By chance, I was musing on where the money was coming from when you first told me about the Garlands in the forest, and I couldn't help but putting two and two together. Suffice it to say, if a whaler's working for the Empire, none of us is safe. The lad I'm talking about, Laurentius. Last I heard, he was in the South Shroud. Find him, and if he is up to no good, put an end to it. Yes, sir. For Frodo. Be gone. If you have business with the whalers, take it to the barracks. I was on patrol. He just appeared. I thought you were working for the Garlands. Dude, I'm not working for the fucking Garlands. And I know better. I don't work for empires. Not this rubbish again. Proceed. I'm taking his ass out. Sorry, give me a second here. It's over then, right? The Whalers are good, strong, and I was proud to join their ranks. Am proud. But they do not provide. They preach justice, honor, duty, but in the end, it is those with money who do as they will, who live as they will. Well, I saw an opportunity to change my fortunes, and took it. All I've done for money. I've endangered myself, my home, everything, and everyone I love. Why? My actions have put your life in danger too. So you do not realize how much. Bloody idiot. Did you imagine that you would burn me? It's not I who was born. Sorry, I thought they killed faster. Now we're starting to deal with the Empire. Permit me a question. Are all adventurers so deluded as to believe they can change the power of God? You would need a veritable number of skill to front such an endeavor, such as the cost of fighting great power, or remake. The way of it. Like your hard bump, there's some kind of dead diamond. See? Going a little quick. Perfect. How did you best the Empire's finest, and with bandits and poachers at your side? They are your sworn enemies. Why do they fight with you and not against you? Ah, but I know the answer only too well. Uscaron. This is his doing. His words are wont to inspire men to act, better men than I. I am sorry. No more will I pursue this follow. No more lies. No more bribes. I will go to the Order of the Twin Adder and confess my crimes. Yeah, you better. I'm going to do it for you. Alright, level no longer synced. Alright, my feathered friend. Let's go, Magnolia. Yes, we named our feathered friend Magnolia. As in Magnolia from Bravely Second. Magnolia Arch. Up. Lad's had quite a life, you know. His mother was killed by a brigand when he was very small. As a young man, he joined the whalers, hoping to swallow his Grenadians the misery of being known growing up. The trouble is, protecting Gridania is too big a job for one man, and he came to believe that he couldn't make a difference. But it was hopeless. There are a few things more dangerous than desperation. Man lost in the dark easily drawn to the glimmer of coin. I reckon he thought that if he couldn't change the life of his fellow man, then he might as well change his own. The thing is, he was making a difference, just not his own. Somehow he failed to grasp one simple truth. Those things we cannot do alone, we must do together. Hey, he asked you to thank me, did he? There's good in him yet. I just hope the Adder's Nest are able to see it. What he's done ain't easy to forgive, but I'd like to think he'd afforded a chance to make amends. But let us leave fates to the 12. I have other news for you, Marcus. The Sith Elder has been found. German Shepherd sitting behind me. Hi. Hi, what do you need? Are we just looking for a little attention? We got a German Shepherd in the house, and he loves the attention. He's just a happy baby. Happy puppy. He's gonna be 8 this year. Yep. In August. You got that gray around the muzzle, Mama. Yeah. That's a good German. That's a good German Shepherd. Yes. Yes, you are. He's a little different with his kisses with me. Like, he doesn't like kiss me on the face or anything, but he'll give me kisses on the palm. Won't you? Yeah. And one of our two huskies is out in the hall, and I don't know if he's the one that I adopted. My fiance adopted the other one, and my husky is a bit more scritchy. He's very itchy all the time. Like, there are times like I'll be petting him and his leg will start to kick. Yeah, I'm talking about you. I'm not 100% sure where I can go to sell some of this stuff, to be honest. I wanted to try to keep the inventory clear, but maybe not. Excuse me. Okay, so level 24. Alright. It's taken a fair old while, but we finally got our hands on some reliable information concerning the whereabouts of your missing green friend. His name is FFXIV, and he is the eldest among the sylphs of the little souls. Long has he represented his kind. Yes, he's like a bridge between us and them, a small leafy green bridge that we can't find at the moment. Bridges are no use if you don't know where they are. That's why it's so important we find it. There's an abandoned dungeon called the 1,000 Miles of Total Rock here in the South Shroud. It was by the entrance to the place that FFXIV was seen and not long ago neither. If you hurry, I reckon you'll find it. Waking ones, please help this one. This one needs help. Needs help to help elder one. Bulge It has not returned. This one is worried, very worried. So we gotta go to this Total Rock and try to find and or help the elder self. Understood. It's close by. So first glance, I thought it was. Order of the Elder Seed Seer, the dungeon known as the 1,000 Miles of Total Rock has been placed in their control of. What? The Sylph Elder is inside? And you're sure of this? How in the seven hells did he manage to sneak by? God strike me down for a pure-blind fool. Excuse me. You must find the Sylph Elder before he falls prey to the fiends within. So we got basically another party quest. also took a lot. Because he's basically weeding all these monsters healing my party members. He is our say at least slow the hell down so that if you want people who honestly, I'm not even paying attention to where the hell we are or where we're going, because I'm literally just trying to follow the rest of the team and make sure that they're healthy. For fear that There we go. So there's that. We can now proceed forward with since I'm not part of the party anymore, I'll wait for this cutscene. The elder self. Will you go lay down? You don't need all that much attention. We'll go lay down a little bit. Oh, you're resting, child. Did waking one vanish the many-legged one? This one is grateful. This one is called Frixio, eldest of these ones of little sorrows. Solace. So, what are we going to see next? An Imperial squad. Called Scava. Shall I order that the search perimeter be expended? We risk alerting the Gridanians to our presence. His Excellent, loath I am to admit it, I have found no evidence to suggest Ramu will be gracing the mortal realm in the near future. So are they trying to summon Ramu, or their icon? Were you not aware that vegetables bruise easily? It is well that I did not entrust you with the important task of making my dinner. Well, mayhap it was a kindness better dead than truth, than dead to one's own God, I suppose, if you believe in such things. Dawn is upon us. Make ready to withdrawal. Useless. We are so close to completion. I can fair taste it, but at this rate, no, I must be patient. Our efforts will bear fruit in due time. What was it you always said? Ah, yes. Though it mean bring down the very heavens, who shall challenge the limits of possibility if not we? Garlond. Not to be confused with Final Fantasy I's main villain, Garland, with an A instead of an O. Those walking ones, some fears, other ones suffer the same fate. This one is convinced. Walking ones have black hearts, seek only to harm these ones. Walking ones are not to be trusted. Now, Eorzea, do not pass judgment too hastily. Not all walking ones are alike. While there are evil ones among the walking ones, there are good ones too. Does walking one feel unwell? This one would know. What brings walking one to this place? Came to this one's rescue at Eorzea's bidding, and this one owes walking one a debt of gratitude. Walking one has questions about Lord Ramu, then this one will provide answers. But first, let these ones quit this lightless place. I will return to Little Solace when the walking one is ready. Please come and see this one. These ones may speak the truth. She's like a little tiny old plant lady. Do hate them. The 25 is the highest it goes. Yeah, I'm gonna hold off on that. I think these pups need to go outside. So I'm gonna put you guys on a brief break here. I'm gonna go let them do their thing in the backyard, and I'll be right back with you. Hang tight. Okay. Sorry about the long wait there. So now I'm at level 39. Look at that. Oh. Okay. There's something I'd like to ask you to see delivered to the cells of little souls. It's this Eorzea rose oil. We gotta go deliver this stuff to the cells. Oh, the hell with it. I can't say no. What a jerk off. Well, look at that, folks. We're now ever so close to hitting level 40. Okay, we're going to head over to the East Shroud. Gift from Walking One Booskaron. The gift for these ones? Such a lovely scent. This one has never smelled anything like this before. Walking one, Boosteron, and Adventuring one are very kind. Know that this one is deeply grateful. Many walking ones are scary. Many walking ones utter many lies through much deception. But this one is moved. Let all these ones be friends forever. The item levels are way too low. Now, level 40. Yes. Whoop, that's not what I wanted. Not what I wanted at all. Oh, get out of here. Here, I want to see here. Yeah, I'm not really 100% sure as to why that always seems to be the case, but I don't know. Is it something if I direct? Turn this back on. Testing. No, I'm not going to do that. Let me check my settings here really quick. Yeah, source should be via YouTube Mini. Okay. So if I do this, go back into the game with auto capture. Oh my god, I got it! I managed to fix it. And I didn't need... Okay. So that was the problem. Even though I was telling my OBS to capture this particular game, it was still also set for auto capture. And I can tell... There, that looks a little bit better. There. In the words of the iconic Bender, we're back, baby. Figured it out. It was a settings issue in my OBS. Okay, so who's next? Luxio? Luxio? Okay, let's see what we've got. This one has been expecting walking one. This one fetches elder one. This one is pleased to see walking one again. Welcome to the home of these ones. Ah, you there. We have just been hearing tell of your deeds of daring do. Well done. Ah, the walking ones who aided Eorzea. This one is grateful. Pleasure to have been of service. If you do not mind my asking, how did your misadventure come about? This one does not mind. The misadventures, as the Walking One calls them, of this one began when Imperial Ones entered the wood. Fearing trouble, these ones decided to watch Imperial Ones closely. But these ones watched too closely. The Imperial Ones noticed and tried to catch these ones. Having nowhere else to hide, this one fled into Totorok. This one had not, and Totorok, the sinister one, robed in black, and why do I have a feeling that you're more worried about that than I am? Lord of Friction, we come to you as emissaries of the nation of Gridania. This missive bears the words of the Elder Seed Seer. So this one sees. The waking ones of Gridania are fearful. Plainly put, yes, your people summon the Lord of Legend at once, and a single occurrence occasioned great alarm. But it's just the opposite. They think of you as friends. They don't want anything to get in the way of that. That's why the Elder Seed Seer wrote to you. This one knows respect only on Kami Senna. Yep. Devoted to summoning Lord Ramu to protect the wood from Imperial ones. This one counseled against doing so, but was not heeded. Against this one's wishes, Lord Ramu was summoned, and all these ones who took became part of touched ones. There he is. There's our lightning boy. Ramu! Fear touch ones or Lord Ramu. Unlike other primal ones, he is not callous and cruel. So long as walking ones do not trespass on these ones' ancestral homeland where touch ones reside, walking ones will not suffer from this judgment. But this one has spoken enough of touch ones. This one will speak instead of these ones. As this one said, these ones desire peace with walking ones of Gridania. And so these ones ask for a chance to set things right. By way of addendum, mortals who are temperate to come take on the qualities embodied by the primal question, in the case of themselves, Ramu's influence has made them fiercely protective of the moment. That explains why they're so hostile towards trespassers. But what about the abductions? A fine question, Ida. The abductions are, I believe, an expression of the temperate soul's desire for reconciliation, and a quality traditionally associated with Ramu. Through this manner imaginable, they seek to bring their fellows back into the fold, a timely reminder that the challenges posed by each primal are unique. So are they saying then that for every summon, or in this case primal, for each one, they'll take on, like, the group that tries to summon them will take on qualities based off of the summon. So like Ramu is fair and polite and kind, but still strict. And so the sylphs, or at least some of them, are the same. Whereas with Ifrit was kind of vengeful and rage-filled, and so were his followers. The honor is this one's. Together, let the walking ones of Gridania and these ones find a way to live in peace. Please wait, Walking One Marcus. This one has yet to give Walking One a token of this one's appreciation. These ones summon Lord Ramu, these ones were gifted this crystal. This one will now bestow the crystal upon Walking One as a symbol of these ones' trust. So we got one from Ifrit and now Ramu. So, like, oh, for God's sakes. Hold on a second. Sorry, it's still playing out, but okay. Sorry, I'm trying to get this straight. All right, perfect. If Walking One witnesses touch ones making no trouble, and they have Walking Ones and testify to Walking One. Like Vidania, it's going too fast for me to read the whole thing here. Back out. Somebody just summoned a serpent. Like, I guess, what am I supposed to be doing here? Service has attended in the self-homeland, hoping that your testimony might serve to reassure the Gudanians that they have nothing to fear from your people. Take yourself to the location marked on your map and look out for your tempted self. Like, I guess... Like, am I supposed to... I guess I'm not really sure here. Yeah, let me see what I can find out. Okay, so wait, are you telling me I have to stand on top of this? You're kidding. They could have pointed it out and said, stand here. I had to stand on top of that little white light thing. What a dumb thing. Okay. We're going back to Gridania. There. The attendant ones need not fear any aggression on their part. Elder Seed Seer will be overjoyed that the Sylphs have welcomed our overtures. And in the knowledge that they bear us near our will, we may channel our resources toward tackling their conspicuous threats to our security. We've done our nation a great service. We will not be forgotten. Yeah. Okay. Now, before I do anything else here, I'm going to go get some new equipment. Since I'm now in the level 40 area, I got just clearing out my item inventory. Okay, so what the hell is this? Okay, I'd like to equip that. what should I go with here? Well, go with the Wand of Frost. That's going to be my next stage here. To level 40. We started at what? 37, 38. So I leveled up a few times. Never knew how to look at other people's details until now, so. Somebody named themselves main antagonist. What the hell is wrong? Well. Liquid Dash 15 yawns forward, cannot be executed while stopped. How far is that? Let's test that out. Huh. That's an interesting idea. Looks like our next one will be we'll get stone 3 at about level 54. We'll get holy level 45, deals unexpected damage with potency of 120 to all nearby enemies. So it's a wow! It's a multi-target attack. An addiction restores all the target's HP. That'll be nice. Arrow Mastery at level 46, which means arrow turns to arrow 2, finally. I'm just looking at all the... Trying out the different keyboard maps just to see what everything does. I haven't really done that yet. I think I'm going to call it a night for Final Fantasy XV. I'm just honestly glad in the end that I figured out what the hell was going on with my PNG tuber avatar. It wasn't with the actual application for my PNG tuber avatar. It was with my OBS studio. So, oh goodness gracious, there was that. Yeah, there it goes. Okay, so if I switch back over to just chatting. Oh, and I'm apparently way up here. Cool. That's better. Kind of. But I'm not quite as tall as I should be. There, okay. That's better. Anyway. Alright, well, 2 hours or so is good enough for me when it comes to Final Fantasy XIV for a Friday night. Looks like my YouTube fell behind a little bit. Oh well. Let's see. Let's see. I really hate that these extras come in here. Okay. Well, don't forget, guys, tomorrow we have stream for the Mario 35 tournament at 7 p.m. Central Time for unofficial warm-ups, and then we also have the official warm-ups at 8 p.m. Central. And tournament starts at 8:30. Let me see here really quick. Over the Discord, let me see if they actually have the details for this week. Doesn't look like they do. Do we even know who's... Let me see if I can find out if we've got someone officially to... Yeah, nobody has stepped up. Well, if nobody steps up, we may wind up turning it into another night of Final Fantasy XIV. I've actually, and as I've said before, I've played Final Fantasy XIV before, and I've just never really stuck with it. But I'm actually enjoying it a bit more now. Who do we have that's online right now? Find anybody decent enough to raid out to. I need to find myself some more damn Twitch friends. That's what I need. More people I can raid with, or raid out to, and collaborate with. I've met a lot of people here, like Raven, Zombie are good friends of mine, are good friends, getting there at least. Sam over at Team Belief. I still see him post like TikTok videos on his account every once in a while, but Team Belief is kind of, I don't know if it's really just, I don't want to say disappeared off the radar. Like we had a decent group going. I had gotten on board with it as an affiliate for them, and by the time Sam decided he was gonna he said he was gonna take a break and such, he disappeared. You know, no, that's the other one I just played. Okay. But so like even the Team Belief Discord has gotten fairly quiet. I mean, it's still there. There are some people who like the last message that was sent in the general chat was 5 friggin' days ago. So, I mean, it just kind of feels like I finally became a part of a group where I could get to know people more and whatnot, and then the group just kind of faded out. Because the guy who is heading it up, like, took a break, and now, like, no one's talking. But I still have belief. I believe in Team Belief. And I always will. Regardless of which. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anybody at the moment I would like to raid out to. Oh, crud, that's right. Tomorrow night's the Royal Rumble, isn't it? Well, if we don't get anything on the Mario tournament, maybe I'll sit here and just stream for the hell of it. I can't say for sure what I'll do, but at the very least, regardless of whatever we do, I'll also be keeping tabs on the Royal Rumble. So you know the Royal Rumble, almost every year or every other, they've always got some sort of surprise entrant or something. I'm trying to open a can of Monster at this time of night. Anyways. Well, I guess in lieu of anything else, how long have we've been going now? Sheesh, a little over 2 hours. And we did about 2 hours on the other stream. So yeah, it's about 4 hours tonight. Okay. Well, I'm actually quite content with that. Anyway. Alarm on repeat. Same feeling, same doubt. Tried shrinking my dreams till they all tapped out. Pulled punches for years just to stay in my lane. Smile through my teeth, swallowed every complaint. But I'm done rehearsing lines that keep me small. Heart beats like a warning, I guess I'll get ready to call it a night then. Well, anyway. But no, again, tomorrow, once again, 7 p.m. Central is going to be... Oh, I've been on that screen the entire time. I am so sorry. I looked away from my OBS for a minute. But anyways, yes, Mario 35 tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central. Unofficial warm-ups start at 7. Official warm-ups at 8. And then tournament at 8:30. That is if we find somebody that's actually going to host it. I suppose we'll see how that goes. Anyway, so I'm gonna get ready to go to bed because I friggin' deserve it. It's been a long damn week. What are you talking about? Alright, guys. No raid out tonight over on Twitch. YouTube, you guys are done regardless of which. Thank you all for stopping by. We'll catch you guys hopefully tomorrow. Venture forth, watch your favorite streamers. Tell them that KrazerKrew sent you, regardless of what platform you're on. Until next time, everyone. Krazer out.